In 1977, the most important thing ever said to humanity lasted exactly 72 seconds, and nobody's heard it repeat since. I'm talking about a narrowband signal that hit a radio telescope in Ohio. It was so clean, so precise, so intelligent that the guy who spotted it looked at the data and wrote one word in red ink. Wow. 6EQUJ5. What if we were just not ready to listen? Welcome back to Nightshift Chronicles. I'm your host, and yes, look, I know what you're expecting. Another overhyped alien story, more loud theories, more YouTube drama dressed up as science. That's not why you're here, and it's not why I'm here. We dig into the actual mysteries. The ones that don't have clean endings, the questions that keep physicists awake at 3 a.m. So if you want to know what it felt like to be the only human on Earth with a secret from the stars, stay with us. The 1970s weren't like now. We weren't scrolling through alien conspiracy theories at 2 a.m. We were living through something real. Humanity was actually reaching into space. This is the big ear. It's at Ohio State. And it's not what you think of as a space telescope. It's basically 3 football fields of wire mesh. They didn't try to point at the sky. They let Earth's rotation do the work. For years, they heard nothing, just cosmic static, white noise. But that's the thing about listening long enough. Sometimes the silence gets interrupted. August 15th, 1977. It's late. Jerry Ehman, he's an astronomer, volunteer researcher. He's doing what he does every night. Then his eyes hit this sequence, 6EQUJ5. It lasted exactly 72 seconds, not 71, not 73. That means whatever sent this was stationary, not moving, not orbiting, just there. Jerry reaches for a red pen, circles those 6 characters, and in the margin, right there, he writes one word, wow. One human being realizing he might be holding proof of intelligence from another world, and the only way he knows how to express it is with a single exclamation. And that's when the mystery really begins, because nobody's ever seen it again. So here's where most people stop listening. They think, okay, cool story, but if it was real, wouldn't it come back? And yeah, scientists asked the exact same question. They turned every telescope they could toward those coordinates, and they found nothing. Silence. Don't mistake a lack of answers for a dead end. The mystery didn't fade. It evolved into something far more profound. SETI, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence, they basically launched a manhunt. Was it Earth-based military radar? Nope. A satellite reflection? Doesn't work either. The signal was too narrow band, too clean. Fast forward to 2017, a researcher named Antonio Paris proposes something new, comets. For like 1 week, that felt like case closed. But then the actual scientists looked closer. The big ear had 2 horns for receiving, but the wow signal, it only hit 1 horn. You can't just get 1 horn without the other. The geometry doesn't work. The more they tried to solve it, the more it broke their theories. The wow signal isn't a puzzle to be solved. It's a question that won't close. Stop looking for what the signal was. Look at the silence that followed. For 72 seconds, something out there reached out, and then nothing. It's like catching someone's eye across a crowded room, that electric moment where you know someone sees you, and then they disappear into the crowd forever. Jerry Ehman was the human in the room for a two-person scene with the universe. That's not a science problem. That's a human problem. So what does this mean for you? Tonight, right now, I'm not asking you to solve the mystery. I'm asking you to be like Jerry Ehman. Stay curious, stay listening. Being ahead means you're the person still asking questions when everyone else has turned off their receivers. Your refusal to accept easy answers, those are the things that matter now. Tonight, look toward Sagittarius. The fact that you're looking, that matters. If you remember nothing else, remember this. The universe doesn't whisper to us very often. When it does, we should listen hard enough to hear the silence that comes after. As long as people like us refuse to stop asking, the mystery stays alive. That's what Nightshift Chronicles seeks to discover. But here's what really gets me up at night. What if the message didn't come from the stars? In 1942, a Navy blimp drifted over San Francisco. The controls were untouched. The coffee was still warm, but the two men on board? Gone. Completely erased from every record. Coming soon. Subscribe. Stay awake. The night sky still hums, friends, and we're still listening. Until next time.